Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to change a watch battery in a Fossil watch. Now this is a Fossil watch that actually has a screw back on. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is a screw back. These unscrew. Okay, you can see you need a special tool to unscrew the back of these types of watches. And typically this is something that you would pick up online. It's basically a tool to remove the backs of circular watches. That this it's round, of course, and it has little notches on it, and you use this tool to unlock it, so it's almost like a wrench. But before you do that, the best way to do it is take off the band, and I'm going to show you that right now, how to do that. Pretty simple. You can use a pin. Paper clip works just as well. So this is a little pin tool that I have, again, picked up online with the whole kit, and it's very simple. So these little notches here are the adjustments for your watch strap, and most watches have these type of adjustments. And you take the pin and you just push it in one of the holes, okay? And you push it. They're spring loaded, so you just push it in and you move it. And you can see it move a little bit. Yeah. Then you go like that. It comes right out. Opens right up. Okay. So let me show you the pin. So that's just a basic spring-loaded watch pin. And you can see that. So that's pretty standard, pretty universal for most watches that are adjustable like this. So put that down here, and this, again, paper clip would work is fine. So that's how you open up the back, and just get that ready for the tool to open up the watch. This tool here I use to open up standard watches. This is just a flathead with a screwdriver. You just open up most watches with this. Today we don't need this tool. The most important tool we need is this tool right here. And this tool is adjustable. As you can see, this is an adjustable tool. Okay, you can adjust the width to fit within the parameter of the watch back. Some of them are different sizes, and I'll give you a closer look of this, how this looks, so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. So, and this is just a Fossil watch. The battery dead on it, so I wanted to get it going again. Okay. Next we're going to go over how to open up the back of the watch. And so once you get your tool adjusted to the proper width of the two lugs in the back, of the two indentations of the back of the watch, you want to align it to the back of the watch. I'm going to show you that. You take this here and you align it to the back of the watch, two sections here, and you twist it. You just turn it to the left. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. That goes across the board for pretty much everything. And you can see it just starts getting loose. There you go. And you can just use your fingers to untwist the rest of the back off. That's pretty simple. Now be careful, a lot of these watches will have a little washer on the back, a little waterproof washer. So you want to make sure to preserve that. This one does not have it. Actually, it looks like, no, actually there's a little compression ring of some sort in here. A little black ring goes across it. So there's your water pressure seal, basically. And here's the watch battery inside here. I'll show you that. You can see that. Yeah. So that came off pretty easy. Sometimes it's a little bit hard. It all depends on the watch and how long it's been sitting around for, and so forth, and running. So this little white piece come off here. They make it easy for you to access. They just pop right up with the screwdriver. That makes it easy for you to get in there and work on your watch. So take that off there, okay? And just be careful of that. And here's your battery, okay? So we want to take this battery out, and let's take a look at what we got. So it's a basic battery, okay? So we want to just take it and we want to pop it out. Let me show you how to do that. So this is a spring in here. So you want to just open that up so you won't break the watch. Okay. And you can see they just lift right up. And they just kind of spring loaded. It kind of holds it in there. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. So here's a little better angle. I'm just kind of lifting the battery and pushing it out with my thumb a little bit, and it usually just pop right out like that there. That's it. So there's the battery. And that came out fairly easily, and most of them do come out fairly easily. Now, sometimes it can be difficult, so it all depends on the watch. Just my recommendation is take your time. Don't force it, don't push it, and things do work out. So I take a look at the battery and see what type of battery we have here. So we have I use magnifying glasses because sometimes I just can't see. And the best ones I get these ones here, and these are you get them online again. And they're just based at like a jeweler's magnifier, clock users use them. Anybody who uses small items, you want to see what's going on inside here. And I use my little tweezers to help hold it, and I can see what type of battery is this. So it's a RS920SW, and I'll cross-reference that, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so after cross-referencing the battery, I found out it's a 371 battery, and I happen to have one of those in stock. If you don't, you can go online again, easily to get one. Wouldn't recommend going into the stores. The stores charge $5, $6, $7 for the same battery. You can get online for about 75 cents. And you buy them a package of 5s or whatever you need, and I usually do, and keep them in stock because watches batteries always seem to die. So we'll take it out of the package, and then we'll place it inside the watch, and let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see here how it's up a little bit, right? Hopefully you can see that pretty clear. You just take the watch and just slide it into the position. Okay, with your finger, pretty easy. And you push down, and that's pretty much it. And see if the little bugger's running. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. And the baby's running. And my fossil watch finally running, which hasn't ran in a while because I haven't done anything with it. I'm using the iWatch, so Apple Watch, so I've been neglecting my watches. And then I just put this piece back. And these pieces usually just fall right back into place, as you can see. That goes right back in. Take a look at that. That goes right back in there. And what it does, it helps secure the battery down as well. So the important part is to get the case back on. The case back on can be a little bit tricky because it is threaded, and you want to make sure the threads line up properly. You don't want to strip it. That's one thing you don't want to do. So you kind of like play with it until it kind of sits into the notch, and you can get a good feel for that actually. You just keep twisting it until it fits into the notch. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. There goes that little. Oh, there it is. See, it's a little ring. I told you there's a little rubber ring there actually. So just make sure that sits inside the gully. You gotta be careful of that. That's your waterproofing. So that's like gives you the watertightness of the watch. And then sometimes I use a little screwdriver to give a little twist around with my finger, holding it down like this. And kind of like easily, very easily, just twist it around. And it does catch with the threaded, so it's pretty simple. You can see it starts getting a little tight. Okay? That's a really good seal. You want to make sure. And then you get your tool back out. And you want to just line up the tools and not too tight because you don't have to go crazy from the factory. It's just like to snug it down. And you just lock up the notches and you just turn it. That's all you need to do. Not too tight, just enough to get that feel, a good snug feeling. If you feel like a little bit more, you can, but don't overdo it. There's no need to. That's it. That's what I would do. Nothing more than that. And now they get the pin back in. Again, another easy way. Let me show you how to do that. Since you only have one hole to put it into, so there's no big adjustments. That's why I take off this side. And this side has adjustments, and this one doesn't. This is a fixed hole, so I try to stay within the fixed hole, so I know where it goes. So it's pretty easy to put back in. You take the pin and you push it into the slide, okay? And then first thing I try to do is try to get into one side, okay? Let me see. I'll show you. I can show you on top of that. Okay, so I get into one slide and I lock it into the first pinhole. Okay, so lock into the first pinhole, and then the tricky part is to get it depressed into the and slide it into the thing here. I'll show you into the watch band itself. So that's probably the hardest part, is to just get that in there. And sometimes you need 3 hands, but whatever. So hopefully you can see this, and I'm going to use my screwdriver to get that in for you, and I'll show you. So you take a screwdriver, okay, push it down a little bit, okay, and it just slides right in there. And watch, it'll just lock into place. Now watch, ready? Listen. Just move it around till you hear it click. Yep, there's the click. And that's it. Well, they're pretty easy, and they're pretty rugged, so you really can't break them. And you just tap the watch back, and we are running. As you can see. So a recap. So change the back of the battery of the watch. Simple screw back tool right here. This is a little, like a special wrench they use to take off the back of the watches. Okay, you need that. I use a screwdriver for a lot of things like this. This is just a Craftsman basic flathead screwdriver. Paper clip works fine, but this is a little push tool, a pin push tool that pushes out small things. I imagine it came in a watch kit that I got. It was, and I'll post that where to get all these tools. And these are tweezers. Sometimes I use tweezers just to see the watches. Sometimes it helps me look at the watches when I want to see them. I use tweezers, which is a really nice idea. I like the tweezers. And that's it. I mean, you can do this with basic tools. I've done this with just a screwdriver and pushing it and, you know, working hard at it. But if you have the right tools, it makes the job a lot simpler. Save yourself a ton of money. You go to a watch store or a jewelry store, you'll pay $20, $25 to change your battery when it costs you no more than $1 in 10 minutes of your time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments. Love the thumbs up if you can. And I appreciate it. I'm going to work on some more videos. Thanks.